Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today's topic is laws of chemical combinations, and there are 5 laws of chemical combinations. First one is law of conservation of mass. Law of conservation of mass. According to this law, total mass of reactant is equal to total mass of product during any physical or chemical change. Law of conservation says that total mass of reactant equal to the total mass of product during any physical or chemical change. And this experiment is verified by Landolt experiment. This experiment is verified by Landolt experiment. He took H-shaped tube and put two solutions in it. NaCl, sodium chloride, or the silver nitrate solution is added by Landolt. Then weigh its tube. Means Landolt ने एक H-shaped tube ਲਈ, एक साइड ते सोडियम क्लोराइड, दूसरी साइड ते सिल्वर नाइट्रेट सोल्यूशन ऐड किया करके उन्होंने ਇਹਦਾ weight किया. Let its weight is W1 gram. Let its weight is W1 gram. Then he shake this tube. When he shakes its tube, sodium chloride and silver nitrate solutions mix with each other. Then reaction takes place. Reaction means NaCl can combine with silver nitrate. Then there is formation of AgCl, means silver chloride and sodium nitrate is formed. Then he again weight its tube. Then again its weight will be W1 gram. Or he proves that during physical or the chemical change, total mass of reactant and product is same. This is all about the law of conservation of mass. Second is law of constant composition. Second law is law of constant composition. Or you can say law of definite proportion, or you can say law of definite proportion. According to this law, pure chemical compound always contains same elements combined together in the same definite ratio. Means for any chemical compound, for example, we take the carbon dioxide. We get this carbon dioxide from the various sources. Any hydrocarbon is burnt in the presence of oxygen, product is carbon dioxide and water. During respiration, carbon dioxide gas is released. If we heat the calcium carbonate, again carbon dioxide gas is released. Means carbon dioxide the example है, different sources तो carbon dioxide मिल रही है, but carbon dioxide बनी किहदी है? Carbon and oxygen. It is made up of carbon and oxygen in the fixed ratio. You can say in case of carbon dioxide, mass of carbon is 12 and mass of oxygen is 32. You take the ratio. A ratio of carbon and oxygen is 3:8. और you can say law of constant composition या law of definite proportion की कह रहा है कि जे कोई भी कंपाउंड असी लै रहे हैं वो दो फिक्सड एलीमेंट्स का बनया तो वो एलीमेंट्स की जी रेशो होएगी वो फिक्सड रेशो होनी है कंपाउंड किसी भी सोर्स तो लै लीए वो एलीमेंट्स सेम होंगे वो रेशो जी वो सेम होएगी. This is the law of constant composition, or you can say the definite proportion. Third is law of multiple proportion. Third is law of multiple proportion. इस लाज की कहते when two elements combine with each other to form more than two compounds, means you can take it two elements. For example, I take carbon and oxygen. When we take two elements, they combine with each other to form two or more than two compounds. Carbon and oxygen can combine with each other to form carbon dioxide as well as carbon monoxide. The ratio of one element remains fixed. Ratio of one element fixed means mass of carbon element is fixed. In here, that is 12 gram. Mass of one element kept fixed. Then mass of other element bears simple whole number ratio. For example, in this case 32:16. This is the simple whole number ratio. We can say one more example, hydrogen and oxygen. They can combine with each other to form water, as well as they can combine with each other to form hydrogen peroxide. Here, mass of hydrogen is fixed, that is 2 gram. And again, mass of oxygen is simple whole number ratio. This is law of multiple proportion. दो एलिमेंट्स कंबाइन करने किसी एक एलिमेंट के मास ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਫਿਕਸ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਤੇ ਦੂਸਰੇ ਦੇ ਮਾਸਿਸ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਰੇਸ਼ੋ ਹੋਏਗੀ that is the simple whole number ratio. This is the law of multiple proportion. And next law is law of reciprocal proportion. Fourth law is law of reciprocal proportion. Reciprocal proportion. According to this law, we can take three elements. For example, A, B and C. But two elements combine separately with the third element. A can combine with C to form AC. B can combine with C to form BC. Two different elements combine separately with the third element to form a compound. But this third element has the fixed mass. This third element has the fixed mass. And then these two elements combine separately with each other to form a compound. These two elements combine separately with each other to form a compound. then the ratio in which they do so, means in this case ratio of A, ratio B, and here ratio AB. ratio केदी लेनी है, mass दी. ratio of mass A ratio B in here, and ratio of masses A and B is multiple of each other. These ratios are multiple of each other. This is the law of reciprocal proportion. You can take example. We can take example, that is hydrogen, sulfur and oxygen. These three elements are there. When these elements combine separately, for example, sulfur can combine with H2 to form H2S. Oxygen also can combine with hydrogen to form water. Two different elements combine separately with the third element. Sulfur and oxygen combine separately with the hydrogen to form H2S and water. Then here mass of hydrogen kept fixed, that is 2 gram, fixed mass of hydrogen. Then these two elements combine separately with each other. When they combine separately with each other, then they form sulfur dioxide. And here ratio of sulfur and oxygen here, and here ratio of sulfur and oxygen, means you can say mass ratio. Ratio of mass sulfur and oxygen. Here you can say mass of sulfur is 32 and mass of oxygen here is 60. You can say ratio 2:1. Here mass of sulfur is 32 and oxygen is also 32 because 2 oxygen atoms are there. So its mass is 32 or ratio is 1:1. These two ratios are multiples of each other. So it proves law of reciprocal proportion. And the last law is Gay-Lussac's law of combining volume. Fifth one, Gay-Lussac's law of combining volume. In this law, we can take the volumes, not the mass. This law is taken as the, in this case, we take the volumes. For example, nitrogen combined with hydrogen giving ammonia. You can take balance this equation by writing here 3. According to this law, what is here? When 2 or 3 elements or more than 2 elements can combine with each other to form a product, then ratio of volume, then the ratio of volume is simple whole number ratio. Means when 2 elements, but these elements should be in gaseous form. Product is also in gaseous form. When 2 or more gases combines with each other to form a product, product is also in gaseous form. Then at constant temperature and pressure, at constant temperature and pressure, then the volume is a simple whole number ratio. For example, in this equation, 1 volume, here 3, so 3 volume, here 2, so 2 volume is there. Ratio is 1:3:2. This is Gay-Lussac's law of combining volume, and this is all about gaseous law of chemical combinations. Thank you for watching me. If you have any inquiry, you can comment me, and please subscribe my channel. Thank you.